Or actually, let's... try some filters. Gain. Add a filter. Noise suppression. Okay. See if that helps at all. What's it from? The mic? The capture card? What? That helps? Okay. Good, good. It is just directly from the audio? The audio is from the headset. It's a USB to 3.5 jack. I tried to fiddle with it, and like even my audio isn't great, like what I'm hearing, so I don't think it's gonna get much better than what we just did, at least for you guys, at least. All right. How you been, Brew? I have plans at 8 and it's 6:43. Okay. I have plans at my 7 o'clock, your 8. So, yeah, let's do it. Oh, yeah, let's actually be on the thing so there's no delay. There we go. Wait, what? Link. No. That's the wrong guy. Where's the soft reset? Soft reset. There we go. I have 3 convers. Oh, okay. Idea number 1. What do you think is the single most influential thing for the era of 3D video games? Okay, that could get pretty deep. Oh yeah, let's... Hopefully this doesn't upset you. I'm going to turn my volume down ever so slightly. Idea number 2. What do you think gives a game soul? How do you remove it? How do you add it? Oh. I think that one's a little bit too easy, so I'll just respond to that right now. Gives a game soul is... it's fairly intangible, unfortunately, but... it's when you can see that the characters, the story, the mechanics, that they actually put thought and effort into them and behind them, and they're supported and supporting each other. Idea number 3. What do you think is a vastly neglected area of video game design? Oh. Oh. That's pretty good, too. I'd have to think about that one. Because I honestly don't play a lot of it. I mean, I do play games frequently, but I don't play a lot of games. So... I don't know if I'd be a good representative of that question. Because... in my honest opinion, like, it's pretty okay, you know? Oh, stop it. Go away. I'm just trying to find the things. That's what I thought. And this is the one I wanted. He has the map. But no, he doesn't. Oh, I missed. Ah, he froze me. Stop it. If you notice, I hit him twice. Hey, you're not supposed to attack me. The other guy was attacking me. Are you an invisible little bastard? Are you? No. Okay. My 3 answers to that are... oh, to my response to your question? Number 1, the rasterized triangle. Oh, okay. Okay, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I guess to that, mine would be how they discovered that pi. What was the formula in Doom that they figured out makes things look three-dimensional. Okay, can you... Please, thank you. Alright. There was something with pi, I thought. And they figured out that they could sort of make things look like... Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. They could sort of make them look 3D. A lot of people don't know this one. You can both find and make the dead hand come out without getting grabbed. Bum ba dum, bum ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. Come here, you. Two, I don't think games have soul. Well, no, they don't have souls, but... Where are you? Looking for a little dark spot on the floor. There you are. They don't have a soul, but soul's like one of those intangible things that can often mean something to everybody else, too. So, you know, like what gives a game soul? That's going to be different for everybody. Oh, you just stayed right there. Okay. What people consider a game to have soul? Oop. That should do it. Yep. Is a single artistic vision that isn't influenced by profit-seeking decisions. Games that are made for art can be profitable and thus seen as having a soul because it's designed to be felt and not consumed. Yeah, that's also fair. That's also very fair. That would be part of it too. Yeah. For idea number 3, I think the most neglected area of video game is accessibility. Designed for the average person, people with disabilities have to overcome many obstacles if they can even overcome them to play most games. What kind of disabilities? Because there are games that folks have played with great effect with disabilities. And also, like, one of the most common disabilities, colorblindness, there's often filters for colorblindness. Haha. Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the thing that I avoided. And now we should go up here? Yeah, I think so. Say a blind person trying to play DDR. Yeah. I don't know that that would be terribly possible, unfortunately, for a lot of them. Because, like, the real world actually does have, you know, we're speaking about real things, but the virtual world, you've got your control mechanisms, and they're not even really necessarily built for the most accessibility for the average person. There's plenty of people who are, oh, that's awkward, or that's uncomfortable, or, you know, whatever. But the real world has, like, you can play baseball if you're blind. They have, which one do we want? I want to check real quick. I want to go north. This should be the dungeon, whatchamacallit, once I kill them. Come on. Okay, get it. I got it. Thank you. Holy crap. Okay, this is not going well. We're going to do a thing. Nope, wrong one. Right, a blind person playing Beat Saber or any of those would be quite difficult. But in the real world, a blind person could, in fact, play baseball, because they have special baseballs and bags and whatnot that emit different noises. But you can't really do that in virtual environments, unfortunately. Oh, I missed one. And yeah, that is the accessibility issue. It's unfortunately, you know, they do have games that are designed specifically for blind and deaf and, you know, whatever else people's, but I don't think you're going to be finding too much of that, because it's just it's like building a house too. Houses are not built for the one person that's 2 foot tall. They're gonna unfortunately have to have a special house built. Same thing goes for, you know, people like the size of Shaq. He had to have special cars made. He had to have special house made, bathtub, like the works. Ow. Not doing very well here. Hey! I was out of the way. Because they're just not average, unfortunately. Like, I'm above average height, anyway. But also not to the horrific fact... How I went straight through that and I didn't get the thing? That's messed up. But not to the horrific level that I can't function in an average society. You can't do this, but you can do that. What if a blind person wants to play specifically Beat Saber? I mean, they can try. There's actually a blind gal that has been featured in 2 Jingles episodes, Mighty Jingles. He reviews World of Warship's gameplay, and she's actually blind. The accessibility is she has friends, or they might be paid peoples, and they function as her eyes and whatnot. So, right, that just goes down. That's not where I want to go. I want to go back out where I came from. Ha! Oh, you bitch. So she tells people, I want to do this, and then they perform it for her. So she controls the basics of the ship, and they're constantly reporting back. It's almost actually like a real ship experience. It, I think, would be really cool. One person aims and fires for her. She controls the helm and steering. I think it's just one person, but yeah. So, I mean, that would be kind of accessibility options. I feel like your justification is trying to say accessibility is fully encompassed. My point is it's neglected, not gone. No, I think they honestly make most video games as accessible as possible. Because it's just an unfortunate fact that some people are going to be left behind. Just like you can't please everybody with a single story. Like, oh, this person says they should have gone left when the story said they should have gone right. And, yeah, you're just not going to please everybody. You're not going to be accessible to everybody, unfortunately. Your Beat Saber example, though, would be, I imagine, extremely difficult. Okay. I was already through that. Thank you, game. Now I gotta do all this crap again. Beat Saber specifically, I think, would be pretty much impossible. Because, well, I don't know, maybe not. They could have somebody helping, like, left, right. And if they're just delaying a beat, that might work. And that one I went straight through. Yeah, I know, Navi. There's creatures. You gonna try to kill me again? Yes, you are. I don't believe we need to kill him. I know there are platforms here, so I don't even need to slow down. What about the other way? What do you mean, other way? Come on, Navi. Do your job. I thought that was too high. I don't particularly feel like getting eated, so we'll do this. Excuse you. Nope. Stop dropping it! Okay, now it's dead. You can't make it for everyone, don't make it at all so you don't leave people out. You're always going to leave people out. So, with that mindset, nothing would ever get done. Nothing would ever get completed, nothing would ever get made. Which might be for the better, but the world would be pretty boring. And that's the key? No, that's just arrows. Crap. I mean, at least that way no one's left out. It could also be argued that you're leaving everybody out. Ow. Oops. That's everything in here, right? Yeah. Now we need to go over yonder. Yep. What's worse, leaving people out trying to cater to a few, or leave everyone out so it's equal for all? Wow, I mean, I think video games cater to the majority. Ow. Oh boy. What the hell? Okay. I don't like this joystick. I do not like it at all, Sam I am. Boom! There's a trick in here. I don't remember what it is though. Do you think the people left out are fine with being left out as long as the majority are helped? Probably not, but that's part of prioritizing too. Is that just a Skulltula? We don't need to collect that. Oh, is there a... Oh, I remember what it is. I don't remember what the song is, though. There is a, Pierre point in here. I believe it's Pierre's, the wandering one. Doesn't that mean X is greater than Y if you're okay with leaving some people out but catering to others? It's sometimes the hard decision that you have to make. It's like triage. Do you try to save everybody and let more people... Excuse you. Do you try to save everybody and let more people die? Or do you save the ones that you can while attempting to save the marginal ones, and the ones that you can't save, you unfortunately just ignore? Yes, that is something that actually happens in real life. That's called triage. So especially in you know, enterprises. Ah, that was dumb. And now I gotta go all the way back through. Oh no, I don't. It's locked up for that one. because that one was not helpful. But I did need to go over there to... oh, I don't have to... Yeah, I could just... That was too high. Come on. Oh. Do you have to make it, though? Make what? The game? No, you don't ever have to make an entertainment thing. But one, if you don't sell anything, you're not entertaining anybody. So, making an extremely niche product, which has happened before, that nobody buys, you also haven't entertained anybody. So, it's, you know, a lot of damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of situations. This one I do need to know where it's at. Got our key. Let's go, go, go. Alright. Here's something a lot of people don't know. You can... Haha! Hookshot. Here is another something that people don't know. The red tunic makes you immune to spikies. Oh, yeah, I killed your buddy. I'm sorry. So he's doing a thing that even more people don't know. He's going to his dead buddy. Why they programmed that in, but specifically they did, because it is a behavior that they do. If someone sees me and my wife dying and leaves us to die rather than tries to save me and leaves my wife to die, I'd have survivor's guilt. I'd almost rather her live or both of us die. Yeah, I mean that is something that could be said, but that's the decision that they have to make. So hopefully they can make an educated decision. Like if they know that you're dying and there's no help for you, which EMTs have to do, unfortunately, very frequently, they do have to leave people in burning cars. They do have to leave people, you know, when they unfortunately just can't help them. But no damage from spikies, so you can walk right on them. It's not a hover boot thing. I could stand on the spikes and never receive any damage. Are you already flying? Oh, you are. Okay. Haha. I forgot about those guys. I thought it was just these two that sit in the corner. And this is going back to, what, the second episode? But this is one of the... Oh, okay. There's a key in here, though, I think. Pretty sure. Come on. This is a mechanic that is taught in Goron City. Throwing a bomb in a big old bucket to get a reward is a mechanic that they taught you in our second episode. This is a thing that I think modern game design has really lost touch base with. Just little subtle things to help you learn to play the game without throwing you into a tutorial mode that people just want to not play anymore. Where am I going? Did I want to be in there still? No, I want to go... Wait. Yeah. I do still want to be in there. What am I doing? What am I doing, Brew? What am I doing? If it's the trolley problem, I say just walk away before knowing all information. Huh? Trolley problem? I was very, very close. I was closer with the first shot. Come on. It's like, you're clearly able to reach it. The red dot was on it. Oh yeah, here we go. It's been so long since I played this game. I genuinely don't remember sometimes what you're supposed to do. The philosophy thing about 3 people on the one rail, 3 on the other train, gonna kill 3 unless you pull the lever. Oh, picking which 3 die? Yeah. It's not a good situation to be in, for sure. But it is a situation that happens. Let go. Thank you. Come on. Aren't you supposed to light up and try to kill me? Oh, there you go. It came back for me. That's some bullshit. Alright, there are hidden creatures in here, so we will leave out the lens. And we will take that off. Oh no, it's not they're hidden creatures, there are hidden crates. So let's do this instead. We should kill everything in the room. What? It's stopping me mid-animation. I didn't know it did that. Is he gonna give me a hug while he's burning now? He is. That's intense. Ha! I'm gonna stun you and kill you in behind. Here we go. No, you pick 3 to die, or you pull the lever and only 1 dies. You pick 3 to die? I don't know that one. I don't need you. Okay, we got everything in here? Yeah. Bonk. Now switch it over. Haha. This was the room that I wanted to do the... Yeah. If you do nothing, more people die, but not because you put them there. If you pull the lever, you're personally involved and made a choice to let someone specifically die. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be the... not best example or analogy for what we were talking about, where by not involving you have probably more guilt because you allowed more people to die. Yeah, it might be horrible that you were put in that situation, but you did have that capability of saving people. Because you know somebody's gonna die. So mitigating the death, destruction, and pain and suffering, because everybody that dies will have more people that are affected, of course. So the more people that die, even more exponentially people are going to be affected. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Right. I got distracted with my explanation. Do you feel you have a responsibility to stop people from dying that you didn't Yeah, absolutely. Aha. Yeah, absolutely. I feel that you have a responsibility to stop people from dying that you didn't personally put in a position to be killed. Why? Because I was there and I can affect good in the world? You do not? Okay. Don't need to pull that down, because we can just save, right? Oh, no, I do have to pull that out to get the ladder. There's a way to do it, but I can't remember how. It's like I come up on a car wreck and the car's catching fire and the mother and her 2 kids are in the car. I'm going to get the one out that is easiest and then go back for the other kid. And then, if I can, get the mother out. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. Just because you could doesn't mean it's your responsibility, though. As a societal thing, though, it is a responsibility that we impose on ourselves to mitigate suffering in our community. And that'll go back to, like, how I used to end my shows is... Oh, hello. Come here, you. Whoa, lag. Oh, come on. There we go. That was pretty sloppy, but it did get the job done. I jumped off way too soon. You could pay your neighbors taxes so they don't have to. Why don't you? Sometimes I have. Do I have a fairy on me now is the great question. Because that looked way closer. I have 1 fairy. So we're going to have to stock up when we get to... Okay. We're going to have to stock up when we get to the end of the level. Because Bongo Bongo can be a pain. You can, therefore, is it not your responsibility? No, it's their responsibility to pay their taxes. Because by them not paying their taxes, they're actually increasing everybody else's burden. So, there's that. Come on, I absolutely hit him. There we go. That was much better. Where's the other one come from? Right about here, I think? Nope. Oh. There we go. Much better. I don't need a Deku Nut. I'm not sure where I feel my responsibility for things start now. Yeah. We're responsible for a lot of things in this life that aren't strictly speaking, like, notated as being our responsibility. But yet, they still are. Broski, the ship is sinking! Apparently that's my Navi voice now. Alright, come on. What was... Okay. Oh. So there's a little bit of game design for you there. They're also trying to keep you from soft lock and also saying, hey, we're going to give you arrows. What might you do with arrows here? So just a little bit of funness. Explain, you said, yet they still are. According to who? Society, God, our own personal impositions. Go around here. We just avoid all the critters. I died so many times on this little section here. My first playthrough. I could not figure out what to do. That is all social construct, yep. it is a social contract because we cannot possibly remove ourselves from society and still function. That's not a you are responsible. That's a we are choosing to consider you responsible. No, we choose to consider ourselves responsible. That's just a what you call it? Magic jug. Oh, I already got it out. Hang a little hooky hook here. And go, oh, you got angry with me. Do I need to go in here? I don't think I do. I don't believe I do. We've got the boss key. We don't have... Yeah, I don't need to go in here. That's just for a Skulltula. Boom. And watch, I'll get there and be like, no, you absolutely were required to go in that room. Got them all three. Very nice. Being inherently responsible and socially being considered responsible are two completely different things, in my opinion. Elucidate. How can one be not inherently responsible, but socially responsible? Because I would believe that there is not enough delineation between those two notions to say that one is more accurate than the other. I go out and around. Yep, just a little hooky hook. Man, those guys are angry quick. I don't remember them being that angry. They're aggressive! Did I just stab my eye? I think I did. Not in real life. Link hesitated at the little pointy thing. I think I stabbed him in the eye with that thing. And there's actually a way up there. You go Pierre, and you get the Song of Time, and you can go up there and get stuff. Where's the fairies? Where's the fairies? I don't believe in inherent responsibility, and social responsibility is barely real as it is if it changes based on context and culture. I would agree with some of that. Social responsibilities have changed from time to time. But it's also been a common theme throughout all of human history that the more we try to the more we try to ignore our social responsibilities, the worse our society is. And in fact, that's when they collapse. That's what happened to Rome. That's what happened to the Mongols. That happened, pretty well recorded throughout all history. When people just say, there's no responsibilities. I don't have any responsibility to helping my neighbor or anything like that. They fail. They fall apart. They collapse. Because selfishness gets nothing done. All right, don't need that. Let's grab... Yeah. Alright, come on. Stop it. I tried to duck. That did not happen, though. Where are you looking? Stop it! I screwed that up. There we go. 2-cycle. I don't believe... Okay, to be clear, the goal isn't to be productive, but not to meddle where you're not inherently responsible. Does the world fall apart? Sure, but that's not your problem to fix unless you're God. Except God calls us to help our neighbor and be stewards of the planet, which, I mean, we are crap right now. Destroying the planet at a rapid pace. It's amazing when doing what God tells us to do is beneficial to society and the planet. It's almost like he knows better. Alright, that wasn't too terrible. So the Shadow Temple, it looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward in terms of going through. It's just, I don't have to worry about any Skulltulas, remember which way I'm going, just pretty basic stuff. That's if you believe in him. Does believing that the world is flat make the world flat? Doesn't God also ask for some pretty awful shit? What do you mean? You have to give me pretty specific, because there are several specific responses to a lot of what people perceive as, oh, God did some evil, petty, tyrannical things. Throw them at me, and I'll legitimately try to clear them up for you. Because out of context, yeah, it does appear that God does some awful things, but it's really not. So, give me a specific question and the Great Flood. Yeah, people were horrible. Like, probably even more horrible than we are now. Raping, pillaging, murdering. It was just lawless. Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah were recorded extra-biblically as thieves' towns. Even in the Bible, they say, or the citizens of the town say, hey, Lot, throw out those two men so that we might rape them. So they were pretty horrible. And both of these so far, just in general, have been God's judgment. God is a just God, and when evil runs rampant, he acts. You don't consider damning people to death horrible? Well, he didn't. He just executed judgment. They damned themselves. So in that respect, yes, it is horrible. They were horrible, and they were horrible for themselves. His judgment was horrible, in my opinion. Don't cause a flood, maybe? Well, I mean, you're certainly entitled to your opinion, but if you live in a country where the law is not applied equally to everybody, is that fair? Is that the... If people are going to kill themselves, let them. But that's just it. In all of those examples, they weren't just killing themselves. They were killing others. They were harming others. They were stealing from others. Isn't that sort of a fuck around, find out philosophy? To an extent, but what about all the innocent? You know, they were harming, I'm sure, children, women. Please look out for the princess. No. Alright, so it will not stop raining while you're up on that little plateau in the graveyard, but everywhere else it has stopped raining. It's just one of those little oddities that they chose, I'm pretty sure. Kakariko is back to its chipper, happy, non-rainy, permanently state. You know, I don't... And just that little section of the graveyard up on that ledge. It's very weird. But I've got to go collect my sun brew. I would have to look those up. I don't have the Bible memorized. But I would absolutely love to continue this conversation in Discord. So go ahead and start messaging me. I am going to shut this little puppy down. Let's save. Probably did 15 times, but... Ugh! Alright, I'll talk to one of these before... 1 Samuel 16. God kills 50,000 men for opening the Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, they had sinned. They had tried to put themselves above God. They thought they knew better than God. And he told them specifically not to do that. Numbers 31. God commands the Israelites to kill all the Midianites except for the virgins who the Israelites are allowed to rape. I'm going to have to look that one up. I always read that one as they were allowed to take them as wives. Let's see. Whoa. Numbers 31, Bible Gateway, the whole thing. After that, you'll be gathered to your peoples. So about 1,000 men from each tribe, so 12,000 men, 1,000 men. That's fine. They're fighting against Midian. That's the Lord. Come on, scroll. Why no scroll? Why no scroll? That's not the scroll. What's going on here? What is this computer? Anger. Matters thousands of trouble. All the ones who have followed Balaam's advice and attested from. Ah, that one. Yes. So, wait. You said they took them. I'm not seeing that yet. I don't remember that part. So that God was actually culling out a probably what we would consider to be a horrific STD from humanity. Shares. Yeah, I don't see anything about taking virgins. Oh, no, there we go. 32,000 women who were still virtuous. So it didn't say that they could just, like, steal them or, you know, rape them. They were like, still virtuous, so they could be wed. But, yeah. So we can continue this in Discord. So, everybody, take care. Go out into the world and be Christ's light among the people. And if you can't, at least don't intentionally put evil out there. Bye-bye.